Hello everyone, I am Renown Zero, and now that I'm done BTFOing one retard for the day, I'm going to go ahead and BTFO yet another retard for the day by the name of Limfartsy, and I'm done BTFOing Chris Bacon. Now I'm going to be BTFOing Limfartsy, as he truly believes that I need him for content. No, sorry, I don't need you for content. My biggest video of the year was about a video game, and the fact of the matter is, you really think I'm not monetizing you clowns on a consistent basis as if super chats and other things don't exist. You actually believe that the only thing that I'm using to make money on YouTube is ad revenue. Yes, ad revenue does really help, but when you have people that are actually really interested in the content you're making, and they're really interested in being around the personality and listening to the person that's playing things like video games on their channel, they support you and give you extra support because they like your content. And I appreciate those people who go above and beyond to support the channel. Their contributions never go to waste, ever. And it's hilarious to see that it's always some weirdo, like a closeted furry, the bootlicking furry of the throat goat, who would be the one that would think that this isn't a reality. These guys only look at one single thing as if it's the only thing that makes you get paid on YouTube. It's again coming from a dumbass that doesn't know anything about a platform he doesn't use. But you will be getting monetized yet again today, starting with the Saints and Sinners #1 pre-order collection for 34 days to go at over 301,000 total sales, 8,316 total books sold, with the Ripazine #4, 27 days to go. Not a full-fledged comic, but with a short story of Catch and Kill at 36,796 total sales, 1,913 in total books sold. Now, I know it's hard to believe for clowns on the internet who believe that the Rippaverse is failing even as they continue to make more and more revenue every single month. And they like to use certain metrics like one campaign, thinking that launching multiple campaigns at once isn't going to be equivalent to the one big campaign known as ISOM #1, the Anomaly. It's very interesting to see these clowns consistently pocket watch a company that they claim to not care about and consistently think it's going to fail as we're going into year 3 of the Rippaverse being a thing. But you're also the same clown who's sitting there encouraging people to dox me, and it's hilarious how you got only 102 votes with 1,100 followers, and 25%, that means near 25, maybe 26 people said that I should be doxxed, that you think that I should be doxxed in order to not need you so bad and block you, even though your pussy ass blocked me back in January of 2024, and you've been crying about me and chasing my clout for the last year, almost a year and a half. So, and then you have other clowns like Bearwolf saying, when you find out, let me know. I think he's wearing down. You see, he stopped posting as much Rippaverse stuff for a few days and started talking about video games. Yes, because the video games are more interesting to talk about than you clowns on a daily basis. It gets very boring talking about the exact same losers every single day, saying the exact same things every single day. His fellow Rippatards probably let him know how stupid he looked while we were owning him. Not one single time have you ever owned me in a conversation. You've never ratioed me. You've never owned me. You've never said anything of intelligence. So I think you've been hit in the head one too many times by shells when you were out in the war that you claim to be a part of, that you like to hold over people's heads thinking you've done something amazing, as if thousands and thousands of other people haven't done the exact same thing you have, except the difference is you act like a soy-fueled bitch on the internet crying about a black man in indie comics while the other people are actually contributing to society while you sit there and type on Twitter all day. When I go, it's no wonder why these guys lick the boot of their throat goat. Frog Daddy. Dude literally made a poll, and one of the options is to dox me. As you saw, it's 25.5% of people that believe that this clown should dox me. This guy actually thinks I need him, lol. What a furry Melanie Mac word. This dude blocked me back in January of 2024, but is such a narc that he thinks I need him. I make fun of this guy for content, and that's it. I literally don't need you, bruh. I do it because it's easy. I don't have to do it. You're not necessary. Considering that the last 2 months, I've made majority of my support from playing video games and people donating memberships, you freaking clown. Look, Sturgis, as if you couldn't come up with the name yourself, which, by the way, you spelled it wrong because, again, you probably got hit in the head with too many shells in your life. Me going to war and living to tell about it is more of an accomplishment than you'll ever have in your entire life. Quote, I talk about video games, not really fully what I said, because you're an idiot. Effing geek. Wow. I've never heard that insult in my entire life, bro. I definitely am going to stop making videos because a random clown on the internet called me a geek. Wow. Woo! Big round of applause for the unoriginal insult, homie. I'm a grown adult. Nothing you clowns can say to me will ever do anything to harm me mentally or emotionally whatsoever, because you're not important. You're absolutely not important to my life. You think you're out here fighting a quote-unquote culture war when you really just suffer from delusions of grandeur. Can you actually make proper sentence structure? Did you actually get educated in life? I'm not so sure. I said, congrats on doing something loads of people have done and yet don't spend their lives bootlicking a washed-up comic pro. What are you doing now with your life? Crying daily about me and the black guy in indie comics. You tried making a claim, you got called out on it, and you shifted the goalpost. I help build the foundation of society. For people that don't know, I am a blue-collar worker in the field. You cry about funny books daily, and clowns like this and any other clowns that like to talk a lot of bullcrap about me couldn't last a single day doing the work that I do. We are not the same. You're a grown-ass man in his mid-40s and you have nothing to show for it. Imagine trying to talk crap and yet guys in their room/basement who talk about or play video games are more successful than you. An ex-felon named Gary talks about the culture war, is married with kids, is a multimillionaire, and you're just a soy-fueled B-word on the internet. You sound uneducated. You try to sit there and talk about how geeks are a thing and how bad they are, but yet the geeks are the people that run the world, dummy. You don't run the world. The people that are actually educated and intelligent run the world. You don't. You're a basic drone licking the boot of a washed-up comic pro who puts out garbage stories like Dark Harvest. So, and as you can see, we're going to talk about some criticism that he can't accept either. But he had an interesting thing from Alizmat here. Shout out to Alizmat. Let's play the clips and then we'll continue on.
It looks like a cool Disney character. Road Warrior Drake. I have the book. I read some of it. It's actually pretty good.
Yeah, I like Azamat. I like him.
Yeah, I like him as a person. I wasn't sure about his comics, but his comics are really good. They're fun to read.
Yeah, they're pretty funny.
Now keep that in mind as you listen to the other clips that I'm about to play for you. This is a very old clip, you can tell because Reenie's there.
Comic skaters this weekend, and by the way, I'm just looking. I met so many great comic skaters this weekend, and they all brought me books, which I appreciate. Wow. I meant to hit solo layout. Elasmat, Road Warrior Drake. This was like such a fun book. We went to dinner with him. He was there at the head of the table. He arrived a little late because he didn't know he was invited. We just wanted to invite all the Comic Skate YouTubers and people who were around us. And thank you. He signed it to me. To Ethan Hale, CG Elasmat. Thank you very much, my friend. Very cool. I'm actually going to read this because frankly, it's my kind of thing. So I'll let you know what I think when it's.
That's really interesting because at first you said the book was good. Now let's see what you've said recently about Alizmat's Road Warrior Drake. Let's take a listen, shall we?
But sitting there going, I thought the book would be thicker than this. I get tons of thick books from people that I crowdfunded that honestly go in the garbage that I helped crowdfund. I'm just like, I look at it and I go, ooh, this didn't turn out like I was hoping it would. And it's thick. Look at all the pages in it. You know what I mean? Road Warrior Drake, right in the garbage.
Oh, so you went from saying the book was really good, and now all of a sudden, the book goes in the garbage because you can't take criticism over your shit Dark Harvest book. Congratulations, Throat Goat. Once again, backstabbing yet another person and burning yet another bridge. Absolutely hilarious, as usual. But let's take a look at another clip here. It says, Throatgoat Ethan Van Sciver crying about receiving criticism for his Cyberfrog pamphlet. He claims he is pulling what is valid, quote-unquote, but this entire segment, he hasn't said a single point that was valid. It's all excuses and lies. Then Shane chimes in to imply this customer is stupid. Oh, this is a good one.
Let me say some of the things. Like, I'm listening to the criticism, and here's the thing. I am pulling from the criticism things that are valid. but I'm also answering some of the things that are incorrect that they're saying. It's not a matter of opinion.
Oh, no. Wait a minute. Didn't you say that bad faith criticism and good faith criticism are still good criticism or still valid criticism? Now you want to nitpick what's valid and what's not valid? What happened? I thought you said everything was valid. What's going on? Keep that same consistency. Something you can't do.
And it's just
what book it is, to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm actually kind of, I think he maybe, because it can get confusing, I guess. Like, it's possible he's back Dark Harvest and then back Cyberfrog 3, and he thinks
this
didn't
is Cyberpunk 3.
Yeah, I mean, it is possible. Like that, I could.
Okay. Sure, bud. Yeah, it couldn't be that Dark Harvest just sucks. It couldn't be that Dark Harvest just absolutely sucks. But remember, all criticism is valid criticism until you criticize Ethan Van Sciver. Yeah. Oh, that is absolutely hilarious watching these guys be so stupid. Now let's just do this tweet really quick because I think this is hilarious. Because I mentioned it already. So, Renowned Zero accused me of needing him for clout. You do. Literally, majority of your entire timeline is talking about me. It's the only time you get any sort of clicks on your Twitter account, as you make no progress on your comic books, as far as I could tell, because I really don't care. I really don't pay attention. But it seems like, just a quick look today, is you spurging out about me for days and days and days. Laughable, he is anti-clout, and I wouldn't bother. Yeah, sure, because you're not posting about me daily on your Twitter account. We're going to give you the evidence as to that as well. At the same time, he won't block me and says he needs us for content. Literally never said that. Literally didn't post any evidence of me saying that. But because your audience is a bunch of sycophant retards, they don't ask for any sort of proof. They just sit there and agree because they just fall in line like a cult. That's pretty much the same thing, but I don't do YouTube. Without us, he is nothing. Sure. I say I never once claimed I needed these idiots for content. Lol. I said you are content, but you're not needed. These guys think they're the only thing I talk about on my channel. Meanwhile, he comes to my post to comment, and when I finally respond one time, he spurgs out in his delusions of he needs me to survive. The last few months, majority of my support has come from my viewers while playing video games live on my channel, and I appreciate them. My biggest video of the year was about a video game. That would be Power World, getting 6.6k views. Thank you very much for watching. This is the same Melanie Macward furry who blocked me in January of 2024 and unblocked me to continue spurging about me near daily for attention because no one gives a crap about his trash furry art or books he's allegedly working on. This is the same Melanie Macward furry who blocked me in January of 2024 and unblocked me to continue spurging about me near daily for attention because no one gives a crap about his trash furry art or books he is allegedly working on. I got plenty of content in the pipeline while you encourage people to have me dox because I BTFO you because you have no actual arguments against anything. You think everyone who doesn't lick your throat goat's boot is a grifter. Stop using words you don't know the definition of, you retarded loser. Stay butthurt, you and all your detractor losers get monetized every... Stay butthurt, you and all of the other detractor losers get monetized every day of every month. Let's continue on. Here's a post of you saying, how should I get, how could I get Reno to stop needing me so bad and block me? Why didn't you just keep me blocked since January of 2024, you fucking clout-chasing loser? And then this is your timeline. So I did a recording for 57 seconds of your timeline. Let's go through your timeline, but allegedly you don't need me for clout, right? So let's see. First post, Eric July. Talking about me. 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 Talking about me, which you're saying here that Eric July is a grifter, which he isn't because I've received all the product that I have gotten. Meanwhile, I talk about how JDA is a grifter in the gaming space, which is a fact. He's not a real gamer. He's a casual who plays Mario Kart. And yet tries to talk about subjects in gaming he knows nothing about. Gunnar Renown Zero says he just likes a game with big titties. You don't have to be mad. Because you don't. Don't make him monetize you for 5 cents. Bruh. These guys are stupid. This is the problem I have with idiots like this. Pocket watchers like this. You're so concerned that I don't make money on YouTube, yet you always bring up the fact that I make money on YouTube. I make way more than 5 cents, bro. I get a payout every single month, you fucking clowns. That is more than 5 cents. Learn what the amount of a minimum payout is. And I make way more than that. Not really any of your business what money I make on YouTube, but it's so concerning for you that I make money on YouTube. Why are you so butthurt over it if I don't make money on there? Meanwhile, you have a Patreon that nobody subscribes to. Nobody knew I subscribed to. You have 36 members. I have more members than you on my YouTube channel than you do on your Patreon. You're mad and you're butthurt and you're jealous because I get more support than you do. Because I actually give my audience the content that they want to see. Another post about me. You're not supposed to be proud of being like this. Just like you're not supposed to be proud of my 3D assets that you cried about that your throat goat frog daddy now says are a tool, right? The same frog daddy you've been sucking off for months and months and months who now says my 3D assets are a tool. Because you're a hypocrite, he's a hypocrite, and you're all dummies. Let's see. Let's keep going. Oh, I just wanted to go back and show that again. I'm only 14 seconds into the recording. Talking about Rip Reverse and Zealot. The typical Rip Reverse Zealot are grown men who still think video games are life. My guy, you cry about me on a daily basis. You clearly get no pussy. You clearly don't fuck anything. Your hand does not count. Talking about me. Talking about me. Talking about me. Talking about me. He just responds with the same thing. Talking about Brandon. Talking about me. Talking about me. The zeros and their zealots are so awful. Makes you feel like Dr. Manhattan. Talking about me. Talking about me. I even say there, you are the content, but I don't need you. It took you 3 videos to break 100 views. You aren't monetizing anyone, homie. Nobody is your content. Again, these guys don't understand how ads work. They don't understand how super thanks, super chats, and memberships work because they don't use YouTube. We're now 32 seconds in. Let's keep going. Still talking about me. Still talking about me. Still talking about me. Sturgis only makes $50 a year on YouTube. You're a dumbass if you actually believe that. And the thing is, notice this is the same tweet, right? Realize this. This man multi-quote tweets the same tweets, bro. Right? Notice, read that. It doesn't bother me whatsoever is what I said. If I go back, it doesn't bother me whatsoever. He literally quote tweeted the same tweet twice. The books get cheaper because of lower page counts. I'm sorry that you're an idiot who thinks that a 25-page book should cost $25, full of garbage. Let's continue. We're now 38 seconds into this recording. Talking about me. Talking about me. And why are you concerned about my sexual life? Because you're a closeted homosexual. And look, 27 likes, bro. Let's keep 43 seconds in. Talking about me. Talking about me. Talking about Eric now. Majority of your timeline is talking about me, but for some reason you think you're not chasing my clout, bro. Miss me with that delusional nonsense. You are a fucking clown. You are a literal closeted homosexual like every single other clown and closeted homosexual weirdo that consistently obsesses over me and spends their entire days talking about me as you're muted on my channel. Muted! You have muted posts from this account, yet you consistently talk about me and your shitty fucking art. You consistently talk about me every single day. You consistently talk about me you consistently talk about me almost every single day. But you're not chasing my clout. Okay. Miss me with that bullshit, my guy. You are a loser. And all you concern yourself with is every single aspect of my life. Meanwhile, you know absolutely nothing. And it's always hilarious watching these fucking retarded losers, new CG losers, try to figure out every single facet of my life because I don't put my entire life on the internet. They think that if you don't put your entire existence on the internet and talk about every single facet of your life, they think so low of you because that's how they feel about themselves. They feel so low in life that they try to take you down and try to bring your mood down and try to make you look like your life is terrible when in reality their life is terrible without thinking of you. So thank you all for checking out this video. I really do appreciate all the new subscribers, returning subscribers, new viewers, and returning viewers. If you do like this video, smash the like button. Comment below how you feel about this. Subscribe for more content. Hit the bell for notifications. Set the bell to all. That way you'll get a notification anytime I post a new video or go live on the channel. And I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.